Hey everyone, welcome back to Catching Up with the Walkers. Thank you for stopping by and joining us. It's time to worm Cassie. We're worried about tapeworms, worried about ringworms. No, we're not really going to worm Cassie, but it's not a bad idea.
Mom used to worm us when we were little.
Your mom? Oh, whoa. Your mom used to worm you when you were little. You want to elaborate on that?
We were always outside playing with no shoes and stuff, so every so often, she'd worm us.
There's no telling what Cassie put in her mouth as a kid, running around.
The vet was our doctor more than the doctor.
Oh, well. And you still made it. I mean, you're here. That's a testament, at least.
It was with human wormer.
Oh, okay.
You can buy it at Walmart.
So we're not worming ourselves.
Speaking of, you're opening up a whole new can of
No, I'm not. People do whatever they want. This is a free country. We're not going to stop nobody. What we're going to do though today, because one of those, is we are going to worm the mini donkeys. We're supposed to do this on Easter. We're a little bit late, but as long as we're in that time frame, we're okay.
Better late than never.
But I went by my local vet, or not vet, local feed store. Feed store is the first stop, vet's the second stop. But we got, this is called Zymectrin Gold, and it's ivermectin 1.55%, praziquantel 7.75%. So I asked them what the best wormer was in their opinion. They said this will get tapeworms where some other wormers will not. You may have to buy a separate medicine from your vet just to get tapeworms. So we want to get all the worms we can get, right, Cassie?
Yep.
And
It's gotten hot.
it has gotten hot. It didn't take long. So we're gonna get in here. Oh look, you think the bull's happy?
Huh.
We let the bull out into the pen. I'm hoping he doesn't mess with anything.
He's looking over at the ladies. Hey ladies. Benny, you want some?
Want
Is this
some
flavored?
Want some good stuff, Benny?
The other kind's like apple flavored.
I'm sure they put some kind of flavoring on it.
So how much are we doing?
So we're gonna do approximately 500 pounds per animal. So that's goes by weight. So if you have 1,000-pound horse, that dosage does 1,250 pounds. But if you have 1,000-pound horse, you do 1,000 pounds. If you have something smaller like our mini equine, you do smaller. Mr. Jingles, you out here being lazy?
So here's the question.
All right, Cassie's got a question.
I guess I put the triangle in the triangle.
Correct.
Okay.
And that will, so the way it works, you,
I know it'll stop it, but that's where it needs to be.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep, that little marker. So this should be fun. Kind of be like a little rodeo with one of our mini donkeys.
We gonna try to just go freehand until we get to Loretta, or?
Yeah, if we can go get them all in that pen over there, it'll probably be best. And that way we catch them all together. We can grab a little grain if you want to.
Probably follow me over there, but.
Okay, let's go.
Either way.
We'll go try. We're gonna get Loretta. If you guys don't know, Loretta's our shy one of the bunch. She does not like.
Standoffish.
She does not like to be touched as much.
She has come so far though.
She has gotten a lot better, but we have a chute. If we need to use it, we will. All right, I went to get some grain, and Cassie already got them in. Also grabbed a couple treats. Grabbed a couple treats. Look at this, buddy. So I thought if we could get them going on those treats and then sneak in on their mouth a little bit of paste, then that'd be pretty easy to do. But you can see, she probably won't cooperate. There you go, Loretta. Did you get it?
Yeah.
All right, well this...
Just put it in the side of his mouth and go for it like I would a dog?
Yeah, I can hold his head if you want me to.
It'll be all right.
Yeah, right in the back of his mouth. Hey, look what you did. Good job, Benny. Here.
put it down to 1,000 because it was at 500.
Okay.
Come here, June. You're gonna let Benny be the easy one?
She's pretty, well, what do you call it? Stubborn as a donkey?
Got it.
Oh, you got it in there?
Give her a treat.
Okay, let me give her a treat. Here, June. Does that taste bad? She's like, give me that. Okay, strategy. What do you want to do with Loretta? Look at June. She's like, that doesn't taste good. You want to trust?
Let me get it ready.
Okay.
Loretta, while you were on the phone, Loretta came up curious. So let's give her another treat and just see if she gets curious if I can stick it in there. If not, I'm not going to force it and make her scared. But hang on. Hang on.
Oh, okay.
I want to have it ready when she is curious again.
So, Loretta, you want a treat, girl?
Just let her keep going then if that's what she's going to do.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and shut this gate.
What you got?
Oh. So what we'll do is go ahead and put, I'm gonna lock this side over here. And then we'll put her in the alleyway. She has nowhere to go once she goes in here.
I know that, but her legs do. Don't call it donkey kick for nothing.
Okay. Now if you come over
Get
there.
her head that way, it'd be better.
Well, either way. All right.
And get it?
Yep, that's it.
Hang on.
What?
And give her a treat.
Oh.
June. Or Loretta. Here.
Probably mad right now. She might not take it.
She didn't even do what the rest of them did. You put it in her mouth?
Mm-hmm.
The other ones acted like it was all in their gums.
Shot it pretty far back.
Hey.
So everybody's wormed for another 6 months. And we'll switch up wormers. Next time we'll go ahead and use the different one, but then we'll go back to this one next year.
I'll put some over there too. And that's just a little snack reward of thank you for helping us or working with us. It's not
feeding time, but now.
But we also don't feed the donkeys very much. You can overfeed them and it's not good. They have grass and hay.
But
You
now,
got the other one?
Yeah.
So that one's Dolly's, and then this 250 will be Faith's, and then we'll have another 250 if we want to give her that.
Yes.
Dolly a treat, or let me go for it.
You want a treat, Dolly? Okay, she's got a treat. Faith, you want one?
She's still chewing it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Faith, you are dirty.
They love rolling in the dirt and the mud and everything else. What happened?
That treat settled, and it scared her, and she scared her.
You want one, Faith? You gotta take the whole thing, girl. Good?
Yep.
And then there was one. You're the only one left, girl.
Your face. Come here.
She's small enough. Not much of a problem.
All right, so that was like 250.
I would probably say just another 100 pounds. What do you think she weighs?
You guys got hair all over me.
All right, Faith, you did good too. There's any feed left for them, or did you feed it all?
No, I didn't give them very much at all.
Okay, come on, girls. So hopefully you learned something today about worming equine and worming humans like Cassie. Oh goodness. All right, well, I think
I'm hungry.
We're gonna take a break, find something to eat, and who knows what else we'll get into. Guess what?
What?
More rain.
Oh no.
There's more rain coming. The pond, I can see it right here barely over the truck down there. It's completely full. I'm hoping all that pressure on it will actually seal it up, but we'll have to wait and see. But we're supposed to get more rain tomorrow.
What if we put some cows in there just for, like, if it goes down a little bit, put some cows in there just for a little bit and let them walk around in there?
Well, it's a hay meadow, so we can't put any cows in until the hay's baled.
They're putting them in there for 4 days isn't gonna eat all your hay.
It might. You don't know how hungry those cows are. No, I'm just joking.
My thought was just when it's wet, if they go in there and walk, will that seal some of it up? Probably not, but maybe.
Maybe.
Pigs. 5 pigs.
5 pigs? I definitely don't think we need any pigs. But we'll catch up with you a little bit.
So good.
We'll catch up with you a little bit later after we grab something to eat. So we didn't get to catch up with you later, and it is now almost evening time, almost time to go to bed. But our neighbor that has been raising, what have they been raising, Cassie?
Meat birds.
Meat birds, has several chicken tractors. What do you call them, chicken tractors?
Yeah.
That are set up for kind of major
mass production. Mass grow out.
Mass grow out chickens. They had 3 of them, but they have them up for sale. And so they're really well made. I've been wanting to go look at them to get a blueprint idea for a long time.
Yeah, I'd already talked to her once about wanting to stop by and seeing how they did them. Well, now they're for sale. That's even better. We don't have to make them.
Well, I have a little bit of bad news from last night. We forgot to take a picture of the chicken pens that we went and looked at, and we did agree to buy one though. So by the end of this video, I'll either go grab a picture. They're at a neighbor's house just about 1.5 miles from here. They're supposed to be delivering it to us. They have a trailer that they can pull it right up on, and then we'll pull it off with our tractor once it gets here. But I'll just wait until you guys can actually see it before we talk any more about it. But rain is coming in. It's about 9 o'clock right now, or 9:30. Rain should be here by 11 or 11:30. So I think it's high time to go ahead and finish up the garden. So right here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of corn, and we have a big empty space from there over to there that we need to fill up. Therefore, I'm going to try to get the tiller out and get this tilled up, and then I'll show you what I'm planting. So everything is planted before the rain comes. So the rain is expected to hit in just a little bit. Woo! You can kind of see the sun trying to get right through the clouds right up there. Or maybe I have a halo. I'm not an angel though. So let's see. We have okra, corn, and wait, corn. 3 corns, 2 okras is what I planted today. A different kind of corn, peaches and cream. I was able to find peaches and cream corn at our local agriculture store, Stillwater Milling, when I went and got some feed yesterday. So I wasn't able to find it when I planted the first. So our first corn was incredible. Our second corn is peaches and cream. The okra is spineless. I think spineless okra. I don't know if that's a name or if that's just a description, but I was gonna show you, right, guys, really quick, what I was cooking for today. What's on the menu at Walker Farm fam? It is pork butt. So, got it going on the Traeger. I am gonna run into town in a little bit and get some supplies for the remodel house at Peg's. But the good thing about the Traeger smoker, I fill it up with pellets. I set my temperature at 225. I'm gonna wrap it in foil before I leave, but I can just set it and forget it. I can go on with my day. It'll probably cook a total of 10 hours. I wanna get 205 is kind of the target temperature for the inside of that pulled pork. So that's what I'm doing today. I still, like I said, we want to show you that chicken pen in just a little bit. So we made it back over to the remodel house, and yes, I remembered my key today. So that's the good thing. I'll show you the supplies I got. So if you didn't see our last Walker Farm Fan video, we are redoing this window right here. We want it to look similar to these windows. So got 2 brand new windows and studs to go back and frame it back up with. And if you're gonna put in a new wall, you gotta have insulation. So that's what we're gonna start with and see where it goes from there. We're not doing it today. Obviously it's raining, but while it was raining today, I wanted to go ahead and get the supplies. Well, we made it back to the house, and just as predicted by the weatherman, Bella, the rain did actually come. Bella's in her dog house. Rainy day, Shelby. They're not impressed by the rain. They like to lay out in the sun. And then Sue, she just wants to go for a ride on the go-kart. Sue, please don't scratch that. Please don't scratch the seat, okay? But we got to check in on the pulled pork, see how it's doing. We want to hit a target temperature of 203 degrees. So I came over here and checked it out. We are currently at 177 degrees. So it smells amazing, but we still probably have, I would say, another hour and a half before we hit our temperature, and then it'll need to set about an hour before we eat, but it's coming right along. All right, I pulled the pork butt and the temperature's coming down. It made it up to 204, I believe is what the last reading was. I haven't taken a look just yet, but let's take a little peek. Oh, looks good. This needs to set about 30 minutes to an hour if possible. So the kids will be home. Cassie will be home in just a little bit, but we're gonna let it stay here on the counter for about 30 minutes and then pull it apart. So the pulled pork is just that, pulled. Cassie's putting bacon bits on it. I didn't even see the bacon bits.
Who put them out here?
That would be Ranger.
Oh.
I'm gonna stick with the real pork on mine, but that's okay. You guys do you. No, I've got cooked some corn on the cob. So I planted peaches and cream corn today, and we still have peaches and cream corn in the freezer. Got a few bags left to finish up.
It's yummy.
Even the chickens get to enjoy the leftovers. So instead of throwing it inside, I just threw it on the ground and I moved the chicken tractor over the chickens, or over it. I think they like it. You like it, girls? Best part about chickens, they clean up your trash. As long as it's scraps that they can handle. All right, Cassie's newest addition is here. A giant grow out pen, chicken tractor, whatever you want to call it. It's all there.
Big old new chicken tractor. Can't wait to get the chickens in here. It's just a little bit bigger than you. Think you can get it with that ransom?
Probably not.
They used a... It's trying to go wonky, you see it? Yeah. It's got to keep it straight. Easy peasy. Gary! Yeah!
Well, you just saw it come off the trailer. Cassie's newest project. You want to tell us about it?
So, I said I didn't need any more chicken tractors and I was done, but we drove by on the way home from baseball last night and saw that the neighbors had put their chicken tractors up for sale. They had 4 of them that they've been raising meat birds in. Decided they weren't going to do that anymore. They held 200 meat birds in this thing. So the plan right now is this is my new grow out pen, because you guys know I love chicken tractors. I love to move them around to fresh dirt so it doesn't turn to mud and nastiness. Plus, great fertilizer. They had these in their sheep pasture, and they were talking about how amazing the grass and the ground was when they would move them. So they kept 1 for their laying hens. They're going to do laying hens now, and they had 3 more for sale. I only talked Gary into 1.
You only wanted 1. Don't lie.
We don't need them all, but they sat there long enough. I might get a better deal and get the rest.
So, one person might be buying 1 to raise quail in, is what they said.
He's a talker.
He is a talker. He's their neighbor too. He's also our neighbor, kind of. So the thing we like, so we'll just show you guys real quick. These are made out of metal, so it's metal frame. They've used them for a while, and they learned things that didn't work and learned things that do work. Yep. And you can move them in any direction.
This isn't the first one that they made. The first one they made was just a hair different. The second one, they added this one so they could pull it from the side.
Yep, so you can hook on right here and pull this direction.
Originally, they had these hooks on each side to pull, but then they learned that just pulling it from the middle was better. I like this gate. You open this up to go in, you can open it either direction. But if they're meat birds, they can't run out because they ain't gonna do nothing.
You have to step over.
Yeah, but I like that if you open this door, everyone isn't gonna try to escape. I like that. I like that when you go to move it, you don't have to tilt it, the front of it up. A lot of times those meat chicken houses, chicken tractors, they tilt up and then it's like this. That's why I also like my egg carton, is because it all comes up and goes and things can't just run out. So
you can see it's got it's got a brace right here going up to support the roof.
Yeah.
And
I love that there's no wood. Nothing's gonna rot, break. When Gary drug it off the tractor, had it been wood and went, it might have got it out of whack, but I'm excited.
Also, there's sides out there, pieces of metal that are made to go down here. So if you have really small birds, that metal will protect them. So probably in our next video, whenever we prepare this for our birds, we'll show putting the metal on.
Yep.
But that's it. It's pretty cool, as lightweight as possible. They tried several different designs. They had 6-inch skids and then decided 4-inch was the way to go.
Yeah, this is one of the lighter ones that they built. And you never know. I might have 100 laying hens in here before you know it. But what I'm most excited about is I love to hatch them. I don't really love when they're in the brooder. But you can get them in this grow out pen, move it around, no mess, no nastiness, nothing to clean. So I'm excited about it.
Yeah, the chicken tractor is the perfect thing, and this will be a good solution for a grow out pen.
And then we're going to tear down our temporary pins in the back.
Yep.
And redo that back there, make it look a little nicer.
So this is like a 1 by 1 inch, 1 by 1, and it'll keep out the raccoons.
This has been, four of these have been in the middle of their pasture with no livestock guardian dogs, nothing like that, with 200 meat birds in it. From the time they're feathered and can go outside till processing, they've had 200 meat birds in these things. No predators, nothing has bothered it. The one thing that happened is they took the sides off, and then we got this nasty weather that we get in April and May in Oklahoma, and either a small tornado or super high winds, thunder, lightning, and all that wiped out all 200 of their meat birds. They said they were laying everywhere in this thing. So that's something we want to be conscious of, is as long as we're having this weird weather, probably need some sides on it to protect the birds in case the wind comes sweeping down the plain.
Well, and that's when they added the sides, so
yeah.
they adjusted for that. So with that being said, we are excited, ready to do something as far as move birds into it as soon as the birds are ready.
They need a little bit longer, I feel like.
Yeah, they're not quite ready, but it won't be long. You guys will be seeing this get put to use, and we'll see where we put it. I didn't want to put it out with the cows at first because, well, if you don't know this about cows, they're nosy and they will rub and do as much as they can to anything they can. So for now, we're going to try it in the yard. So hopefully you guys like the new grow out pen, is what it's going to be right now.
We got to come up with a name, because we got Facebook Marketplace, we got trampoline chicken tractor, and we got the egg carton.
We're not going to name it after the neighbors because we don't want to say their names.
But I also don't want to name it after them and they like take offense to it.
Yeah.
But so we got to think of a name for this one.
All right, you guys leave some name suggestions down in the comments so we know exactly what to call it.
I mean, we could call it the meat tractor, even though we're not using it for that, but
yeah, it's a grow out pen.
Grow out tractor. That's boring.
Yeah, we'll help us think of something good. But it is a beautiful evening, so we are going to get off of here and go do some more fun chore work, like put a bale of hay in with Dolly and Faith.
I think I need a drink.
Well, I already got the tractor out, so we're going to do something. And the kids are waiting on us. So
not like an alcoholic drink, just some water. I'm thirsty.
You really think you have to clarify that?
I mean, in today's times, I might.
Okay. Well, Cassie's going to go get her a strong drink. But as always,
ice water. I'm adding ice to it.
As always, we want to thank you for taking time.
It's over? Sorry.
But as always, we want to thank you for taking time out of your day to spend with us. We hope you have a great day, and God bless.
We love you guys.